A lot of us care about security and privacy, and the security factor or feature of new iPhones and recently also iPads is the face unlocking feature called Face ID. So in this video, I want to talk about it. I want to let you know if you should buy an iPhone, if you should buy Face ID iPhone in this year, 2019, and all of the things you need to know about it. So let's begin with this video right now. For me, I have to say that it's been working pretty fine, and I didn't have too many problems with this. I think it's been working really great for me personally, but there are some issues that could be really unbearable for some people. Let me start with the fact that you always have to keep your phone under a certain angle in case you want to unlock your iPhone. It means that you're not able to lay it flat on a table and try to unlock it with this setup because the iPhone is not even able to see your face. How is it supposed to read your face when it's not even able to see it? Touch ID wouldn't have any problem with it. This is of course a really obvious thing, but I would say that the main problem when it comes to this kind of unlocking is that there are more problems and more things. There are more factors that could impact the unlocking process when you compare it to the fingerprint sensor. Let me explain it for a moment. So, in case you want to unlock a Face ID iPhone, you have to pay attention to many things, like you have to make sure that the lighting and of course the angle is good, because you want to make sure that the iPhone can see and recognize your face. The other thing is that you also make sure that it is in a proper distance, so the iPhone is of course able to see you properly. And you also have to make sure that you don't wear any kind of fancy stuff on your face, like sunglasses or even scarves that could potentially hide your face, and the phone may not be able to see it properly, and that would result in not unlocked iPhone. Whereas if you take a look at the Touch ID and a fingerprint sensor, what are the things you need to pay attention to? You have to make sure and you have to pay attention to the dampness of your skin, because that could cause some problems when it comes to unlocking with your fingerprint. Of course, wet fingers are not working, or perhaps your fingerprint might be damaged for some reason, but you can still use another one, and this doesn't work when it comes to face unlocking. By the way, in case you are new here on this channel and this is your first video that you have seen from me, then consider subscribing, because I try to post similar content like this. I try to talk about some iPhones, some new stuff about the Apple Watch, and of course MacBooks and iPads, and all of the things you should perhaps know about your Apple devices. So click the subscribe button and make sure we see each other in the next video as well. You see what I mean and what I'm trying to demonstrate? It is more likely that something goes wrong when you are unlocking using your face when you compare it to the fingerprint, because just like I said, there are less features or less factors that have influence on the unlocking process. But you know, it's not really that big of a problem. For me, it's been working fine, just like I said, and these are really just the minor issues. Another kind of issue is when I know that my face will not be detected by the iPhone, but I still want to get inside it. This could be in a scenario where, for example, I'm going on a run outside and I'm wearing a scarf just because it's really cold and half of my face is covered. So I know the iPhone will not probably be able to recognize me, so I know that I have to use the passcode and I have to type it in manually. So what do? I just go to the unlocked iPhone, I just swipe up, but I want to type in the passcode immediately, but the iPhone still tries to read my face. It takes about 2 or 3 seconds until the iPhone finds out that it's not possible, and after then it will give me the option to type in my passcode. So it is a kind of a delay, but again, just like I say, it's nothing special, it's nothing extraordinary that would be really bothering me every single day or every single time when I'm using this. It's not really that big of a problem, but it is still an issue that could be very easily resolved with some settings, and it would be really an easier way to unlock it. But I wouldn't regret buying this device just because of this issue. It's really a minor detail. So in the everyday life, if you would encounter some problem like this, you would resolve it within seconds, so it wouldn't be really that noticeable, and I don't think that it should stop you from buying this device. So what's the ending point, or what's the answer to the question that I said in the beginning of the video? Should you buy it in 2019? Should you buy this device which uses Face ID? I think, and it is my opinion, is that even though there are some small issues, as I said in this video, But this wouldn't stop me from doing this because I know that it is really great, and I would still rather have a Face ID that could cause some delays and some minor issues rather than having a huge Touch ID button on the front side of the screen, and it would take up a lot of space there. So I want to rather have an almost bezel-less phone with this Face ID setup that works great with only some minor issues rather than this huge Touch ID button on the front side of the iPhone. So yeah, this is my ending point. If Apple provided some on-screen fingerprint sensor, that would be a different story, but I think that this alternative would also bring some issues. So yeah, we would really have to test it out in order to make some decisions and ending points. So yeah, just like I say, every person is different. An issue that I wouldn't mind or even notice may be a disaster for someone else. So you have to try it out. Make sure, in case your friends or some relatives have this kind of phone, make sure to try it out. Make sure to see how it actually works. Do your research and then buy this device. But overall, I will recommend you to do this. So right now, I want to say thank you very much for watching. I want to say that I really appreciate your support in the last year, 2018. And I wish you all the best in the upcoming, this new year. Hopefully, we're going to be seeing each other in these videos in the future as well. So thank you for your support. Don't forget to subscribe, of course, in case you are new here or in case you don't want to miss the future uploads. So have a nice day and see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.